their seat and buckled in at the American Airlines Arena as the Heat look to grab a win here in Miami. For the Miami Heat, they won their last contest, that game against the Nets in Brooklyn. And what really made that outcome a surprise was how lopsided it was.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Herrera, he's in at the point.
Anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
Indiana shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific, 79% as a team.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line. He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic.
It's in Indiana.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Indiana trailing here. They set the pick. Nobody near George. Again, Indiana. Freak was recently picked to compete in this year's dunk contest. We caught up with him to get his thoughts on being...
I'm excited. You know, there's some great dunkers this year, so I'm just hoping to bring something special, get the fans excited. I definitely got a few tricks up my sleeve, so we'll see what happens.
He picked up 18 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Another strong showing from him in what has become a habit.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I say he'll take it to his greatest hit spot, no doubt about it.
It's his first trip to the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping.
I can feel it. Deep inside, deep inside.
Puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
Now the dish to Winslow. Miami no good on that time either.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Herrera passes to Turner. Turner gets the screen from Herrera. Hill against Turner, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
Outside Dragic. Here's Morrow. That one off the back iron and out. Pacers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting.
Gotcha, bitch.
Second shot opportunity. And yet the lay-in is good that time from Herrera. Raine Man's got 9 points in the quarter. And we're through the first half of basketball.
Some ground for you to make up, no doubt, here in the first half. What are the areas you need to improve on to get back even with them?
I think we just need to step our energy level up a little bit. We seem to be moving around like we were playing underwater in that first half. Second half, we need to come out with more urgency.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just play the game like this. No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
For Indiana, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
It's Ellis on the wing. He's guarded by Dragic. Ellis, the pass to Herrera. Use of the screen that time. Raine man's got 15 points. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Look at Indiana. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And checking out Miami, they're going to take it a game at a time.
Psych!
And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back. Here's Herrera. Gets an open look and hits. Raine man's got 18 points.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
It's Dragic with the drive. No good. Good work defensively by Turner.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. And Turner with the block.
I can feel it. Deep inside, deep.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor.
He feeds it to Powell. 1:58 left here in the 4th quarter. Up off the screen. To the middle. And that one's good by Herrera. Raine man's got 13 points in the second half.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done.
Close against Wade. Miami no good on that time either.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
And that one's good by Herrera.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
Kicks to Turner. To the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And folks, those are hops.
You just 5 on the basket from Winslow. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Beautiful.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? Man, oh man.
Does he ever?
Wade from outside. Cannot hit. So it's Indiana picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
He accounted for more than half of their points. An amazing output. When there was a bucket they absolutely had to have, he was the guy they went to. Now that's an awful lot for one player, but he did not let them down.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.